Alright, I think it's time to start the stream. Yep. Alright. Alrighty. Good afternoon, everybody's. This is Blue Aerospace here. You can call me many things, like Blue or Arrow or completely something else. Or whatever funny name you can think of. I don't know, just make it like at least make sense by now. Ooh, big pole right there on the KSC. I remember flying like a civilian airliner around there, and I smacked right into it. But instead of the thing exploding, it was just spinning out of control, like a Starship would. If you get the reference. T minus 20 minutes until Noose back. Oh yeah, yeah. Noose is the goat. Honestly, he's like the best. The best. Also, I can switch between different things, by the way, so it's pretty cool. So first of all, like what I promised earlier, is we're going to be testing our planes, or rather jets, sorry. Um, I know a lot of you guys really love aviation on this channel, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a few pretty good planes. Or actually, fly rather. This is my F-14 Tomcat, but like, it's a rip-off version. Should I have it missiled? I'm pretty sure I should. Yeah. Also, I got my joystick connected up so it can do some proper flying. Um, actually, let's try with this one. Actually, so I think this is the closest ever like F-14 Tomcat replica I've actually made. When you say, I don't really know what this type would be, but it's quite long. Like if you look between the guts of it. If I'm even allowed to say guts, I'm pretty sure I should be. Yeah. The wings actuate out. So I think it's 15. That lets me actuate it out a bit more. Yeah, like that. So the wings will move out. And this is the engine pre-cooler I'm pretty sure we got. Yeah. So I got like a joystick that can just move. I feel like I should move the wings back a bit more for the flight computer thing. Thanks, Dad. Just gonna have to put that to the side because I'm streaming. Yeah, my parents delivered me my dinner, which is very, very generous. I'm gonna move the F-14 style wings bit back like that. I got a feeling it's not as stable that way, but this should do. 'Cause before it was like too forward. Oh, did I get rid of the wings? Nah, we can always just don't save it and reload. See my mistakes that I did before. I feel like I should tweak it like a bit backward, don't you think? If you find this the start of this, very very entertaining, I'd say. Please feel free to like and subscribe. It's completely free, so it won't cost you a penny. And then here we are. I feel like I should tweak down the rudder like this. Well, this is my own style F-14, so it's not gonna have two-seater, even though, well, I mean you can get two-seater cockpits in the game, But the thing is, I don't like the because I don't have the Textures Unlimited Recoloration Depot installed with it, so you don't get the fancy colors like what happens over here. Because it's like old stock. I'm pretty sure. I mean, majority of it would be stock, and it would be all recolored. So I'm gonna put 15 here so we can extend and fly perfectly with this. Now my main goal here today is to buzz the tower. When I mean by that, I mean flying the jet. Not too close, but close enough where the thing would like fly by the tower, but not like destroy the windows. So as we load, and we're in. Wings. So I'm gonna start up the engines, warm them up. Wait, is that is the brakes are on 100%? Wait, no, they're 200%. Yeah, and it's still moving. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Awesome. Now I'm controlling with the joystick. I just turn off SAS. Um, there we go. I'm gonna move the nav ball a bit because I can't even see anything in front. So the UI, I'm pretty sure because when I do the Starship launches, like the UI thing is in the middle and it's just a bit annoying. Having a bit of a FPS lack over here, but it will. So I'm just controlling this from the cockpit view. So whatever you're seeing is what I'm seeing. We actually can go supersonic. We are right now, actually. I think we can break out the super spin. That what I would call it. Yeah. You can see the wings. Jesus, they're moving. Look at that. Look at that vapor cone. I think we'll just leave this at cruising speed. And then we can bring this down for a calm landing. Oh, hi ATS. I'm going supersonic. Max Q. Look at that vapor cone. I remember during the Poseidon Heavy or the Kerbal X launch, whatever, the vapor cone was so cursed out. It was hilarious. The vapor cone was like on the engine, not on the actual rocket. While I'm flying this, actually, That was a pretty good launch that we did, me and ATS did, of, and Richard is also there, Nominal Nerd. He also did, what was it called? Yeah, the spaceship. Not gonna lie, it was a pretty good launch actually. Um, anyway, just gonna fold the wings up. The vapor cone effect is so cool. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put this into dog flight camera. I think it might be too forward. Hold on, let me just move the thing back. It's either here. There we go, there it is, it's in center. Then we move forward. That's what I like about this. Also, we seem to be stalling out, by the way. And we lost fuel. Don't mind me, just gonna enable infinite fuel, even though yes I am cheating. But anyway. I feel like we should fly another jet. Or rather a one that I've made. Called the Blue 15 Eagle. Yes, I did copy the F-15 Eagle in real life. Good jet, by the way. Apparently the F-15 Eagle has like the most kill count. Because that's like another reason why I like it. And also it survived, like, it even landed back with only like half the wing destroyed. Well, not like exploded, but like the whole, like half the wing, like one wing was exploded off, like it was gone, and then it still landed. That's how crazy they are. That's how crazy the jet is. That's why I like it. So these ailerons over here at the very front, these are to get the thing up off the ground without using the back elevators. Or the back flaps, sorry. Um, and we'll just use these to slow down as well. I mean, we could use the yaw controllers, but I don't really feel bothered about it. That's why I like this jet. It's like really good, and isn't a pain in the butt to fly around in. Or not like it's like easy to fly. I like some of the other jets I made where it's like you have to like use like a full length runway. While here you can just like fly without even using why is this UI like that? Hold up. But yeah, you can fly this jet without even like having to need a full runway. It's like easier to fly around and you can like pull some pretty good maneuvers. And yes, as we're speaking, the jet is casually moving. I maintain the brakes a bit so it can slow down. Also, I choose to have the front gear steering enabled and the back gears disabled for the time being. This doesn't mess up. So I'm going to test out the flaps. And we appear to be good for flight. I feel like this is a good flight position. You can see those flaps at the very back moving out. If anything goes wrong, we will press the ejection handle and then we can escape easily. If anything... And yes, I am actually... And the reason why you heard my voice just then, not from my actual voice recording, but also like from the stream, because I'm just testing out how the audio works. Anyway, I feel like we should start warming up these engines. Let's get this thing off the ground. So we're going to toggle those front elevators to get off the ground easier. And we can start flying casually. That's why I like this jet. It's like easy to fly with. And you can also do like some pretty good stunts with it, the jet. I should probably stop saying it. However, we are flying the jet really well. That's a lot better. So I'm gonna try fly around the trees. By the trees, I mean in the trees at supersonic. And oh my god, it's spinning right round like a record, baby, right round, right round. Best joking forever. The stream is delayed somehow, so it will be a bit weird. So everything might be a bit like off a bit, just by bit. And the F-15, sorry, the Blue 15, sorry, we're gonna use Blue Aerospace acronyms because it sounds better in my opinion. So we're gonna just toggle that off, toggle this off, and what we can do here, we can actually if you look closely, you can click the monitors and you can see like the view of this. So you can see the nav ball, the vessel view, whatever this thing is here, the G-force mounts, the electricity, power supply, fuel levels, more fuel levels, throttle levels. It's actually really cool actually. Altitude, so like the way the vehicle orientates itself, and a brake, and a landing gear. I'm pretty sure this is time, and a time warp, and the abort button. Also, this is like life support on the very, very far right. And on the left there's like parachutes and everything. So if you just joined and really like the jet look, feel free to like and subscribe. It's completely free, won't cost you a penny. And we should start warming up the engines because I'm getting impatient. So you're gonna turn off SCS. And we're gonna transition to turn off the landing gear. And we're just gonna go into flight mode camera. So if you feel free to ask any like fascinating questions about the jet, or any like cool tricks I can do, I mean, I do have a few install. Like a full-on curvature bell. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. It's the bell where you like yaw a lot, and like you literally just define physics. Speaking of defining physics, we can also like we can take off because the TWR. We can take off vertically because the TWR or thrust to rate ratio is so powerfully high. Wee, here we come past. So we can literally take off like a rocket, which is actually the very fun bit about this jet. And when the vapor cone forms, it's gonna look amazing. And we're just using those yaw flaps on the rudder flaps, the yaw flaps. Yeah, see them moving, as well as the engine. The engines also have gimbaling, so they move and change direction. So we can casually go supersonic at this like current rate with the casual engines, not the afterburners. I mean, we actually could go like to space using afterburners. You can also go cloud surfing, which is pretty awesome. And see that we just went through a cloud. Yeah, if I had Kerbal Space Program multiplayer or like Lunar multiplayer installed, I could actually fly with someone else. I mean, we could just dogfight, like use BD armory, like the guns in the game. This is a calm, collective video. Actually, I should just like record this, like the gameplay itself, and then like talk again, like with it. I think that'd be awesome. So I'm getting around 30 FPS or 35 FPS in game. That's to be expected because I have multiple programs that I use for streaming this in the background. And don't you reckon we should start finding the Kerbal Space Center so we can head back to base? I'm gonna create a waypoint actually. Wow, we can actually zoom in. That's actually pretty awesome. Also, the jet alone also provides a lot bit of lift without even out the flaps. So I can do like a cool stunt where I can like turn like that. Well, like I'm basically rolling, but with a bit of pitch in it. So I'm gonna try attempt a landing on a runway. So I'm gonna cut down the engines. This is all operated just by the joystick and throttle control. So here we come. So we line ourselves up on the runway. Boop. Just boop on the surface. Boop. This is my lazy methods. 23 minutes later. Yeah, so we have landed. Honestly, we could just go for another round if you guys want me to. In fact, I'm doing that now. So I'm gonna go full afterburner and pitch upward. I mean, that was quite a violent ascend. So, I reckon we can go and land on the island runway. A nice little challenge for the Blue Aerospace. So I'm currently going over supersonic speeds. Just don't mind me just going Mach 1 or Mach 2. So I'm gonna carefully approach, and by carefully I mean slack it. Oh, that was a good contact. Wow, that was some good brakes. How'd you rate the landing? Um. Dun 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 dun. Let me park it in. That was lazy. I think I was trying to park it in here, because if you look down, there's like a thing there, memorial. Actually, while I'm at it, perfect. So we see Jebediah casually run towards the what seems to be a hangar. Footage of bro just running. 7 out of 10 landing. Oh yeah. Yeah, because I just slammed, honestly. I couldn't be bothered doing a solid runway landing, because I was trying to get like a Navy styled one with like the gracefully land. And then like get the toe thing. Just gonna abandon my ship, my plane. There are like a few Kerbal Space Program secrets that I actually like. Is that an old capsule? Just realized we're getting roughly 50 FPS because we're not in a full-on plane. I think we can climb up here. Plant down a flag. What should we call the flag? Ionic. Let's call it Beans. E. Get some good old screenshots. There we go. Whee! Anyway, finally we recovered. Now, since we flew the jet, we'll fly another one actually, because I want to show off a bit of my creations I did. Beans. Gotta recover the beans. Beans. Anyway, so I think that we should show off another good one. If I can about find it. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Oh, look how shiny that Starship part is. Oh my god, it's really reflective. Like, it's like a mirror. Or it's shiny as a mirror, let's just say. Ooh, it's a interesting looking aircraft. Plane. What about fire? I did not create that. I just found it. Also, we can fly. We can also fly like American jets here. So we can fly an F-35 if we ever wanted to. Not sure how many of you guys like the F-35. I mean, I think it's alright. And then there's your Raptor. Honestly, I think the F-22 is overrated in my opinion. Like, there's like too many people that like it in my opinion. It's just, you know, not really my cup of coffee. I think the F-16, this one over here, is pretty alright. I mean, I like the chines, those long like wing like things, those surfaces. Oh my god, this thing. This is the same aircraft as previously shown, but just it has different wing design. Also, I really like this jet. Like, it's quite a hilarious look to it. Actually, I wouldn't mind putting some little canards on the side. It's like half Russian or half like something else. I don't even know. Little canards. Canards. I think that's pretty good. I just have to recolor it just to stay with the color mix. And that way you can do like pretty stunts with this. Also, we have like miniature cameras installed, so we can find it. So we can find what happens next. If my KSP would load. This jet is very prone to flipping upside down and doing all sorts of unexpected stuff. Like, this thing goes super fast, and I mean it. Like the smallest slight, you can just go like, whee! This thing does flips. I mean, this is a good jet in my opinion. A good one that I made. Now, I don't really know a lot about like aerospace, like actual like jet stuff, but I do have a bit of a shared knowledge about it. And oh my gosh, we're coming into the ground. Blue Aerospace pulls the thing, and we go boop into the ground. Also, did you realize that did you see that my logo on the side of the rudder flaps? That was pretty funny. Also, I love the color, the flags I got on there, the decals. Decals? Decals. I'm not sure how to pronounce it nowadays, but it's so funny. We can slowly move these back a bit. Or around there, yeah. So I'm gonna move these up a bit. And I'll tell you what we're gonna be doing with them in about a minute or moment. We're gonna move these up a bit, like. So I saw there's like an F-15 Eagle, like sort of like thing with these. And the flaps go up. Yeah, this really does remind me of the lean worded Starship flaps. The forward flaps on top of on top of the nose cone, sorry. Jesus, my English. Now, what we're gonna do here, is we're gonna see how this works. Please work. So we're gonna charge up the engines once I get this working. Since I get the things tweaked up. And then release. Release the hound. Flip. Up she goes. It's very stable actually, surprisingly. You can do like a couple of Space Center flybys. Everything over here is like boop 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 boop, like the radar's going nuts. Look at this thing, look at like negative G's. Jesus. Also you can see the flags. Some Aussie flags right there. To show my nationality, because it's epic. Anyway, so currently flying at a good altitude. And we're gonna fly into the building. I mean, not like that. We're gonna fly around the building, not into it. Not that kind of person. Or am I? Oh god. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Like, I'm just kidding. Not again. Oh boy. Pull up. Yeah, we just skimmed the surface. Um, I like to fly the jet around casually with the space engine music. I think one of my favorite soundtracks from Space Engine is Flight from by Water Drips, I think it is. Yeah, and especially Flying Through the Universe, that's another banger. And Cosmic Soup. Cosmic Soup by Lombus, that's another good one. Because it reminds you of like you're on re-entry. That's why I always put like Starship or something re-entry like on fire with that music. Cause man, this music is absolute fire. Well, the soundtrack, not this music of the engines humming. Also, this reminds me that I'm playing War Thunder in KSP. Though in real life, I actually do play a bit of War Thunder, but like I need to test the space. I need to test the planes, not the. I don't actually like do like battles. I only just fly the planes just for fun. Actually, I'll tell you another pretty funny War Thunder story. One time I did. I was in the classic F-14 Tomcat. I was trying to do the Top Gun thing when I was with the MiG, with the Russian jet, where I was trying to flip him off. But instead of doing it, I rolled a bit too fast and smacked him out the way. It's quite hilarious, to be honest. It went boom out the way. I was like, "Move, buddy, move, get out the way." It was absolutely hilarious. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go to Joule. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disconnect my joystick because I no longer need control over it. And we're gonna be going for a Joule, or rather Laythe actually, mission. Since Laythe is a pretty good hotspot for places. So let me just move the camera. There we go. We all good now, I'm pretty sure. So we will be going to Laythe, or rather its neighbor Joule. And then after this, we'll be just messing around with Starship just for fun. Now, I am aiming for an expected time of about 1 hour and 30 minutes for today's time. That's a funny looking capsule. No, that's a cockpit. Dear me, Blue Aerospace, what are you doing? This could be like F-35 vibes, or... Oh no, it just looks like a giant toe. Oh, that's another good. That's a pretty good one. Should I do a crewed mission or a probed mission to Laythe? I feel like I should do probed and crewed at the same time, or like make like a lander. Pretty sure that'd fit pretty well. So I'll just shut up for a bit and then actually not shut up. I think that's a bit too aggressive. I think I'll just mute myself and then see what happens. I'll build a nice looking lander and you guys can approve if it's good or not. So I shall see you guys. You shall see my voice in a few minutes from now. So I shall shut off. Yeah. Alright, I just had something to drink. So here we have the capsule that we're gonna aim for a lander on the surface of Laythe. Now I do have a new surprise with the re-entry mod I got. So re-entry won't look as like fuzzy or like particle like. It'll look a work of art. So I'm just trying to work on these. This, yeah. I actually I like it like this. I reckon this looks good enough. Wait, is this hatch accessible? I'm not sure. I'm trying to make this like look shiny because I really like the reflective look of Laythe, like come off this thing. So, do you reckon we should add like a science lab? Or would that be a bit too much? I mean, it's good because you can do like science and blah blah blah, but also like, actually, there's a hitchhiker. Actually, this is a good one because we can turn this around so it fits with the hatches. So this is the main lander. This is our main lander we're going to be using to get to the surface and back. I think this is pretty decent for a lander. I feel like I should use gold. Or something like that. How about for here? I think we should. Yeah, look at that. I think that looks pretty good. And then the engines. I'm gonna go for like a small lander. Like what you use for like a to the floor and to the surface and back lander. Ooh, I like this one. I like this paint job. And then, nah. Like I said, I'm gonna make this look like I'm gonna turn the specular. I think that's how I pronounce it. I just called it spectacular before, for absolutely no reason. And then we're gonna need like a good atmospheric engine because Laythe has an atmosphere and we wanna live. I'll use the vector engine, but it's a bit too overpowered. Has too much thrust to weight ratio. I mean, I could have used this one, but it's optimized for space, not landing. So we're gonna. I want like a thin landing. I want like a thin lander engine. What I could do is I can go for like 2 or 3 engines. Yeah, this is a good one. So I'm gonna check the TWR on that thing. I think that's a lot better. Oh my god, 3. It's a bit too OP. I think 16 is enough. Yeah, 1.16 is good enough for a landing engine. I have clipped something. Oh yeah, nice. This is on record, by the way, so yeah, I'll be looking through the footage myself as well. I think we should use these those aren't engine, those are landing legs. Dear me. While we're here, we're gonna fix the ladder. So we got that extended. So I'm gonna make everything like shiny. Why is that blue? I mean, if it's blue, it's probably good. So I'm going for like a NASA style for this. Like that. There we go. Amazing. We also have to include these ladders as well. And I just can't be bothered tweaking that voice crack. Tweaking these up. Now I want to make this like curved a bit, but not too much. I think that's good enough. I'm also gonna disable the RCS, the reaction control system on that. And I'm going to use a different one because I really like the Starship expansion ones, the SEP extensions. So I'm going to use that, even though this is the legal parts, but I will. I think this would do. Then we're going to do a landing test with this. And I might use parachutes as well to slow ourselves down. Or like rather drogue shoots, because we don't really need I guess we would need one parachute just for like descent. Again, I really like the shiny look to this. So we're gonna do a hop test for this. See how this goes. And if not, we will I don't know, improve it, make this better. So we're gonna do like a sort of star hopper like hop test where we fly up to about like a couple meters in the air and then land back down in the same spot. See how it works, because I want to see how the engine performs without exploding in our face. Oh, this thing has pretty good thrust. Touchdown. It's a small little landing right there. Hoppy. Beautiful. Do these buttons work? I'm not sure. That is awesome. We did a little hop test. Now to push this to the limits. So we're gonna fly up using the amount of fuel that we have left. Then do a parachute descend. Because I don't see how this works. 'Cause I want this to be crew rated, right? So this is our space optimized engine. No, landing optimized engine, so won't work for in space. Then you got parachute deployment. Awesome. Then we'll just deploy landing legs. There we go. It's just a landing test. We appear to be on a slope, but don't worry. Actually, I am worrying. You got control and throttle. We'll just let this sink down. Also, we have a IVA mod so we can like do stuff. So it's like a sort of like a base in a way. Because we wanna live down for a bit. Also, we have almost passed 1 hour into stream. Everything going like normal. So now we're gonna send this thing to Laythe. And this thing is gonna go like a fireball. So we're gonna send it to Laythe now. So in about couple of, we're gonna start building our launch vehicle because we want to get there in about want to get there in a short amount of time. So we're gotta go build. There we go. Let's make it shiny. And we're gonna use some solar panels. Actually, 2 solar panels to make it easier. Because we're so far away from Kerbal, or the sun rather. I might call it Kerbal for now because it sounds a bit better. So far away from Kerbal that we can't generate enough like sun, can't generate enough electricity. But also, yeah. So here we got the antennas, just improving the design. We will be using like RTGs, like thermonuclear reactors. This looks pretty big. Wait, is it an inline version? Oh my god. Hey, little nuclear boy. I reckon we use a fuel cell. I haven't like touched those in a while. This looks like a hydraulic power unit. I wonder how that's gonna go. Like imagine this is like from Flight 1. It's like Flight 1 hardware. Like because in real life, in like on the actual launch in like real life, the whole thing exploded because there was a hydraulic power unit failure. Like debris from the launch pad flew up because it's like concrete, like pieces of concrete flew up, violently smashed into the hydraulic power units on the side, or actually one of it, I think. Begin to start leaking into the engine bay, and then all the engines nearby shut down, and the whole thing basically just lost control. So it's not good. And the FTS, the flight termination system, was like, "Help me!" And it was like trying to activate to explode the whole thing, but didn't make it, sadly. Well, I mean, it did, but like it wasn't in time enough. I'm getting all tired from talking now. This is my second stage. Now I want to make like an Apollo style. So we'll launch a lander in orbit first. Then we will go to Laythe. So I'm gonna use efficient engines. So I'm gonna use the skiff engines because I think I haven't really like used these engines in a while. Like since I last played on the PS4 on the PlayStation. Because yeah, I haven't like gotten around KSP on the PlayStation in a while. Well, I mean, I used to play it when I was like in 2020 or yeah, around 2020 or 2021 when I got my laptop. When I got my first laptop, my first gaming laptop a while back, and then boom, I transitioned to this good old computer. I mean, it's only like 1 month old. I mean, month? Sorry, year. Oh wait, oh let me think. Yeah, almost 2 years old laptop. But anyway, as we continue to fully build our rocket, I feel like I should go for like lots of engines or just like 5 big engines like the Saturn V in real life that got decommissioned. Nope, screw it. I think we just go like just add like 1 million Raptor engines. Though I must say I actually quite like the 29 Raptor engine look. I mean the TWR because the Raptor ones they would have had like pretty low TWR. Also, I need to change the fuel load. This needs to be like over like at least 1.5 around or at least 1. I think yeah, something like that would do. And also these engines are slightly sticking out, so we're gonna clip them in a bit more to make it look sleek. Sleek and good looking, I've gotta say. So we're gonna launch these into orbit first. No recovering the first stage, because we're not like SpaceX and we have like 1 million, like unlimited dollars. So I can build like the most stupid ass things ever. Like this rocket. I mean, Warner von Braun would be pretty happy about it, not gonna lie. So I'm gonna build, put the flaps. So yeah, I'm just gonna add the flaps here, the wing designs, like that. So this will be uncrewed firstly. So uncrewed for the go. And we are in. Just gotta load. And it's black. The fairing is black. So we're gonna launch the vehicle into space. Oh, whoopsie, we have an engine out. We'll just keep flying. And here we go. We're gonna go for booster engine cutoff. Ship engine start. Just kidding, upper stage start. So the place is into a low orbit. And we are in a almost stable orbit. But we are still in the atmosphere, by the way, just like there's no plasma yet. No more good old plasma. Also, I'm gonna turn this off just in case. I'm gonna turn on the trajectories mod just so we can get a glimpse. So if we left our orbit, right, if we kept our orbit, we'll be still entering the atmosphere, and over time it'll be like very bad. So now we are out of the atmosphere, cleared from the hazard zones. So we ain't burning up today. So we're currently 1 hour and 11 minutes into flight. Look at this stuff spraying out. Oh my god, this is pretty cool. Seeing all the stuff spraying out. So we're gonna land on Laythe. And it's just taking its time to load. I'm just gonna target Laythe. And I wanna try land on some land. Well, because I wanna maintain some great views of Jewel. Also, if I'm incredibly quiet at the moment, it's because I'm thinking on where to land on here. So I'm gonna try go for a inclined orbit. Hello, Jewel. I love I love that planet. And we're gonna light our engines in about a few seconds for now. So, 2, 1, ignition. This engine is only good for like landing, not like orbital maneuvers like what I'm doing right now. I think we can find a good one like this. There's big land right there. Let's land over here in that mountain-like thing. Oh, we're hitting the atmosphere. You can see the plasma it's currently forming. We are coming at max Q. The re-entry plasma isn't like as strong as what we would normally encounter on Kerbin. I think this is a volcano. Yeah. Oh, there's ice. So we're currently slowing down. Testing our landing systems. We're on a big slope, but this is why we have landed. Hold on, let me just. Thing like that. Don't mind the sudden landing. But it appears we are sliding. Find a better sloped area that isn't. I'll land in the ocean then if that helps. I think the terrain scatterers work.